좋은 밤 여러분. 어서 오세요. 반가 반가. Welcome to the broadcast. Happy to see all you guys. I think you all heard about this. 물론 이 소식 다 들었죠? 뭐 큰 소식은 아니고 왜냐면 다 예상하고 있었으니까 사람들이. It's kind of big, but it's not really big because it was very predictable. I think everyone kind of knew this was coming. 진짜 사람들이 다 알고 있었어요. 미국 이 거래 뭐 증권위원회가 고소했어요. 공식적으로. Formally charging SBF. I definitely have to cover this if something like this is coming out. 물론 이런 소식이 나오면 커버하긴 해야 돼요. I mean, it's all stuff that everyone in crypto has known about for a long time. 크립토 사람들이 이거 이미 알고 있었어요, 옛날부터. 예를 들면 이제 그 거래소에 더 이상 자기 자산 못 뺄 때 백도어로 뭐 바하마스 정부 사람들 그 챙겨주고 뭐 내부자들 자산 그 빼주고 그런 거 다 이제 블록체인에 확인할 수 있었으니까 크립토 사람들은 뭐 이미 다 알고 있었어요, 옛날부터. So, everyone in crypto knew this was happening. They were doing, stuff like getting insiders' money out first, right after the withdrawals were halted. Things like this was, all very well known, right? So I think my subscribers have been in Solana long enough that you all kind of knew this, right? 물론 우리 구독자들은 솔라나 투자한 지 오래됐으니까 뭐 다 알고 있어. 근데 커버하긴 커버해야 돼요. 물론 큰 소식이니까. You gotta cover this, right? SEC is getting involved. It's been something I've been talking about for a long time. 저희 같은 분은 이런 얘기 진짜 오래 했었어요. 옛날부터. I was talking about this a long time ago on my channel, and it's very amusing because the Solana people really hate to hear about this. 이 Solana 사람들이 이런 말 듣는 거 진짜 싫어요. The Solana people, the higher ups, they really don't like that shit. They really don't like that shit. Solana 사람들이 이런 거 듣는 거 진짜 싫어요. Right? I mean, I literally plastered Gary's face on one of my videos. 완전 이 Gary Gensler 얘 얘 얼굴 여기에 붙여 넣고 이제 동영상 이렇게 올렸는데 캡처 이렇게 캡처했는데 여기에 한 번, 여기에 두 번. 그래서 물론 솔라나 사람들이 진짜 싫어했어요. 왜냐면 걔네들이 너무 이상한 짓 많이 했으니까. The Solana people were all involved in so much sketchy shit. Like they don't want to listen to people, shitting on them for all the weird shit they did, right? But I mean, I'm gonna do it. 물론 Solana 위 사람들이 제가 이런 말 하는 거 듣기 엄청 싫어요. 걔네들 진짜 듣기 싫어요. 근데 저는 아무렇지 않아요. 저는 그대로 이런 거 다 방송할 거. I mean, I'm gonna be talking about this shit, right? I don't care what the higher ups at Solana think, right? I don't care if they don't subscribe. I don't care if they don't listen to me. I don't give a shit about any of that. I will report on the shit that I want to report about. This is my channel. Solana 사람들이 제가 이런 거 이제 커버하는 거 싫어해도 제 채널 뭐 구독 취소해도 제 말 무시해도 저는 아무렇지 않아요. 이건 제 채널이니까. 제가 커버하고 싶은 거 커버해요. I do whatever I want on my channel, right? And so, this stuff, multiplayer madness. Welcome, my friend. 어서 오세요. I've never seen you on the broadcast, but I love new subscribers. If you don't know what I do, 물론 multiplayer madness 새 얼굴인데, new face인데, 항상 환영해요. 새 구독자들. I always love seeing new faces here. If you don't know what I do, I'm the first Solana YouTuber. I just cover stuff that happens in Solana. 우리 채널 아직 모르시는 분들 있으면 첫 Solana 유튜버이고 Solana 소식 커버해요. 저는. But I'm very glad you're here. Oh, welcome. Dude, I'm glad you're out here. I'm glad you're out here. Uh, what do you think about this whole SEC thing? I'm very curious about what Solana people think about this. 좋아하는 사람들이 어떻게 생각하는지 궁금해요. I'll tell you, yo, dude. I'll tell you what my subscribers think. I mean, my own personal take on this is I know crypto people are very anti-regulation. There's legitimate reasons for crypto people to be so, averse to regulation. 특히 크립토 사람들은 이거 규제 같은 거 되게 싫어요. 왜냐면 걔네들이 막 이상한 짓 하는 거 걸릴까 봐 그런 것 당연히 그런 것 때문에 싫어하고 이 규제들이랑 같이 이제 쉐어하는 것도 싫어요. Anytime you have like these regulators, you have to share a little piece of the pie with these regulators. So the crypto people, they don't like to do that. And there's that subset of crypto people that don't trust regulators. But I think it's kind of childish to think that crypto won't be regulated. It's inevitable. You might as well deal with it, right? That's just my personal view, dude. Right? I don't know what you think about it, right? But that's how I think about it, right? Um, as an artist, I'm not informed enough to have an honest opinion. That's why I'm here watching you. But depth of sketch does scare me. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Well, like the NFT thing, like I don't know how big like the NFT, regulations are going to be. I don't know if there's even going to be any NFT regulation. But when it comes to things like DeFi, I mean, it's like I've been saying this for a very long time. I think regulation is going to happen 100%, right? DeFi 뭐 NFT가 얼마나 뭐 많이 걔네들이 볼 건지 잘 모르겠는데 뭐 기관들이 뭐 규제 같은 거 생길 때 NFT 말고 DeFi보다 DeFi 많이 이제 그쪽에 많이 집중할 건데 제 생각으로는. And I'm very interested in DeFi, right, personally. So that's kind of what I gravitate towards in crypto, right? But yeah, I'm just I think it's inevitable, right? That's just how I would view this stuff, right? I've been saying this for a very long time, right? It's gonna happen, right? It's gonna happen. You gotta comply. You gotta play by the rules, right? You can't be engaged in money laundering and doing all this other shit, right? There's gonna be some degree of control by governments over this shit, right? 이제 뭐 탈세 뭐 돈 세탁하고 뭐 그런 이상한 짓 하니까 크립토에 그런 거 너무 많으니까 물론 이제 규제 같은 거 이제 계속 생길 거예요. 이런 소식이 계속 나올 거예요. So that's the thing, right? Hit that name. Definitely wins once I can buy my groceries with it. Very excited for the future DeFi. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of weird shit that goes on at DeFi obviously. 물론 DeFi 이상한 짓 너무 많은데 it's gonna be a very slow progression in DeFi. Right, it's very slow progression. Eventually, we could reach that point that you're talking about, with things like Solana Pay and all this shit, right? But it'll take time, right? It'll take time. It'll take a lot of cooperation from a lot of different groups, in my opinion. 이제 뭐 나중에 슬라나 뭐지 삼성페이 저 옛날부터 뭐 그런 거 뭐 봤는데 I mean I covered the whole, Solana Pay thing a long time ago. I compared it to Samsung Pay, right? Obviously the adoption is nowhere near Samsung Pay. 옛날부터 제가 Solana Pay하고 삼성 Pay 그런 것도 이제 비교하고 진짜 이런 뭐 송금 같은 거 이제 DeFi에 블록체인에 할 거면 뭐 예 고객들이 어떻게 뭐 그런 보호해 줄 건지 그런 거 전혀 없으니까 아직은 되게 위험하다고 뭐 그런 말 많이 했어요 제가. I mean, I was looking at things like what if you send like the wrong transaction to some place, right? Like if you're sending fucking USDC to someone's wallet, right, or through Solana Pay or a Mountain Pay or whatever, and you send it to the wrong address, that shit's gone forever, right? You can't get a refund on that shit, right? So there's lots of little things like that all has to kind of be figured out, right? Before you can achieve that kind of adoption. 이제 그런 문제가 있으니까 뭐 환불 불가능하고 뭐 그런 거 뭐 돈 잘못 보냈다가 이제 또 환불 못 하니까 그런 거 이제 다 해결해야 돼요. 이 크립토 회사들이. This stuff's got to be all kind of figured out, right? It's like a potential, right? It'll just take time, right? It'll take time, I think. until you see those kinds of use cases. 그런 이제 use case 생길 때까지 그런 거 시간 되게 오래 걸릴 것 같아요. 깜빵 들어가자. 일단님 어서 오세요. Uh, so the other really big thing that is going on, right, that explains a lot of the uncertainty in the markets right now. 지금 현재 또 하나 되게 큰 사건이 지금 진행 중이에요. So the other really big thing in the markets right now is that people are stress testing Binance 100%. It's been huge amounts of Binance FUD right on Twitter. 지금 그 바이낸스 FUD가 되게 심해요. 엄청 심해요. So the people have been flooding Binance. They're stress testing it. I heard like $1 billion, 3 billion or something left Binance this past like week or something. 돈 엄청 많이 뺐어요 사람들이 바이낸스에. 걔네들이 진짜 그런 그 준비 뭐 그런 거 다 있는지 그거 이제 확인 때문에 사람들이 많이 빼고 있어. 걔네들이 혹시라도 FTX처럼 걔네들이 돈 자산 없고 사기 쳤으면 바이낸스도 망할까 봐 사람들이 그거 많이 지금 보고 있어요. So, I saw so much Binance FUD. I had to like, test it out for myself to see what's going on. 바이낸스 FUD가 너무 심해서 제가 오늘 오전에 아니 뭐지 오후에 쪼끔 뺐긴 뺐어요. 만약에 뺄 수 있는지 그거 확인하고 싶어서. I wanted to check if, Binance was having any issues with withdrawals. So I actually did withdraw some USDC, earlier today. 이제 3 시에 제가 뺐어요 이거. I had no problems, withdrawing, from Binance. This is the second time that I've tested Binance to see if everything's okay. I had no issues. 지난달에 제가 비트코인 빼고 이번에는 이제 SPL 토큰 뺐는데 똑같이 진짜 바로 뺐어요. 아무 문제 없었어요. There were no issues with Binance. I had no issues, right? So I was checking my Soulflare, like it's all there, right? I just did it right 7 hours ago. This was the transaction. Everyone knows my Soulflare. 사람 우리 구독자들이 제 Soulflare 다 아니까 여기 직접 확인할 수 있어. So I was curious, like what are people doing right now, right? 그래서 궁금했긴 궁금했어요. 그래서 사람들이 지금 뭐 하는지. So I looked at what people are doing. I think people are taking out if you have any SPL tokens, because the SPL token 있으면 definitely, some people are taking out little bits of money. The money coming out, right, is way more than the money that they're putting in, right? When you look at these SPL tokens. 이 SPL 토큰 보면 사람들이 지금 그 뭐 물론 입금보다 출금이 조금 더 많아요 지금, right? So I was looking through some of these transactions, right? Definitely more people are withdrawing than are depositing, right? When it comes to these SPL tokens. 이 SPL 토큰 보면 직접 확인할 수 있어요. 우리 구독자들 똑같이. 저는 그냥 궁금해서 이거 보고 있었어. So I mean, people are definitely, withdrawing a little bit, right, just to be safe. People just, I guess they want to test out whether they can withdraw any of this stuff, right? So 저처럼 왠지 사람들이 그냥 궁금해서 조금이라도 빼긴 뺐어요. 아니면 오늘 뺐긴 뺐어요. So people are definitely like taking precautions, taking at least a little bit of their assets out of Binance, right? Just in case something happens, right? So if you have everything left on Binance, maybe that's not the best decision. But as of now, right? Obviously, I'm still trading on Binance, right? I'm not too concerned, right? 저희 같은 분은 뭐 아직도 바이낸스에 거래 중이니까 뭐 저는 막 많이 뭐 큰 걱정을 안 해요. 근데 우리 구독자들 많이 궁금할 거니까 뭐 자기 자산도 뭐 어떻게 해야 되는지 궁금하면 그냥 안전거래해요 항상. Right? Just be careful, right? If you're trading on Binance, right? I don't think you have to take out everything, but definitely people are taking a little bit just in case, right? That's what I'm noticing based on these transactions. 여기 보면 뭐 그런 모습인가 봐요 지금. So I don't know who's still trading. I I get the feeling that very few people left who are trading crypto. 이제 크립토 트위터 보면 저처럼 아직도 거래 중인 사람 거의 없는 것 같아요 지금. 많이는 없는 것 같아요. 그래서 이 바이낸스 FUD가 이제 끝나고 해결되면 그냥 전체 크립토 시장 전체적으로 좋아질 것 같아요. 제 개인 생각으로. Uh, in my just opinion, right? Once most of this Binance FUD like dies down and people realize their assets in Binance are okay, Binance is not doing any sketchy shit with their shit or stealing their fucking assets. Think you're gonna see a little bit more confidence, traders stepping back in, right? People stepping back in, right? And that'll be good for the overall crypto market. 이제 사람들이 투자자들이 조금 더 자신 생기고 바이낸스가 뭐 문제 없는 걸로 이제 확정되면 더 조금씩 이제 시장 들어오고 뭐 알아서 거래하고 사람들이 조금 자신 신뢰가 생길 것 같아요. I think there will be more investor confidence once this Binance shit is over, right? So, hopefully we see that, right? Things get a little bit better for the rest of this week. 이번 주 후는 뭐 조금 더 어, 좋아졌으면 좋겠죠? 시장이 전체 크립토 시장이. Um, there's one other thing that I definitely wanted to cover before I switch to just looking at the news. 이제 마지막 그 커버하고 싶은 거 하나 있었는데 the meetup, right? The meetup is definitely gonna happen for the Saturday. 우리 소울스가소울 모임이 제가 말씀한 대로 17일 그 확정됐어요. 확정됐어요. 그래서 디스코드에 제가 내일까지 이제 그 식당 공개할게요. I'm going to post in Discord by tomorrow the actual restaurant that we're gonna meet in for dinner on Saturday. So expect that by tomorrow. 내일까지 제가 공지할게요. Uh, I hope a lot of people come out. 물론 이제 연말이고 다 같이 모여서 맛있는 거 많이 먹어요. 우리 구독자들 저랑. So it will be a fun weekend. 이번 주말 같이 놀아요. 다 같이. All right. All right. People talking about CPI, huh? CPI 얘기 많이 나오네. Let's go over this fucking Binance shit first, and then maybe people will get a little happier, right? 이 Binance FUD 다 해결되면 사람들이 조금 더 자신이 생기겠죠. 제가 말한 대로. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. 댓글 한번 볼게요 지금. I'm gonna hang out here now with you guys and just uh, uh, say hi to you guys and hang out with you guys here. 우리 구독자들이랑 여기서 조금 놀게요 이제. If you want to talk about Solana, if you're curious about anything in Solana or about me, I would love to talk about that stuff with you guys. If not, I'm just gonna hang out here with you guys and look at browse crypto Twitter. 구독자들이 뭐 궁금한 거 있으면 뭐 솔라나에 대한 아니면 저에 대한 뭐 궁금한 거 있으면 물어보세요. 댓글 한번 볼게요. 없으면 그냥 같이 놀아요 여기서. I'm really curious about what I'm really curious about is how many people still have funds to trade Solana. 제가 가장 궁금한 건 우리 구독자들이 다 괜찮고 아직도 거래할 돈 있는지 그거 가장 궁금해요. I hope people didn't blow up their accounts. I hope people have enough money to trade Sol and do what they want. Hopefully you didn't lose all your money, right, in FTX. That's my hope. 제발 FTX에 자기 자산이 다 거기에 못뺀 건 아니겠죠? Solana 저처럼 Solana 거래. What's going on here? 변동이 엄청 심하네. What's going on here? How big was this pump? Oh shit! That's a fucking 8% pump. 8% pumping했네. Is everything else pumping? Oh shit, everything's pumping. 7%. How about Bitcoin? Bitcoin isn't doing shit. Bitcoin and 아무 변동이 없네. People just want to get into alts. 100%, right? People want to get into alts. They want to front run any sort of Bitcoin pump because they think alts are gonna pump harder, right? 사람들이 다 front running 해요. 이제 만약에 나중에 비트코인이 올라갈 거면 다들 alt에 이제 넣고 싶죠. alt가 펌핑이 더 세니까 보통 people might be front running, right? Maybe fucking there's gonna be some kind of recovery, right? 만약에 혹시라도 시장이 회복하면 사람들이 alt에 많이 이제 들어갈 거니까 I don't know 100% what's gonna happen. We just gotta wait and see. 저도 뭐 100%잘 몰라요. 그냥 지켜봐야 돼요. This is a nice pump though. 8% pump. Oh shit. What's going on? Fucking Solana's pumping here. Ethereum and Solana's. Oh shit. Oh my god. What's going on? 와 대박이네 지금. Hold on. We got to figure out what's going on here. This is fucking crazy. What was that? Oh man, we pumped hard. We pumped hard. Dang, how big was this pump? That's crazy. 8.5%. Wow. That's pretty big. That was a pretty big pump. That was a pretty big pump. Crazy. 대박이네. I wonder how much higher we're gonna go. 얼마나 더 펌핑할 건지 궁금하네요. Dang, what's going on? Everything's pumping. ETH is pumping really hard too. ETH도 완전 펌핑 중이네. Let's fucking go Solana. Let's fucking go Solana. Let's do it. Let's see that pump. Dang, what's happening? Let me check out the comments here for a little bit. 댓글 한번 볼게요, 지금. I need to learn more about the viability of the validators. Wonder if Solana is going to be up or lots of outages going forward. Validator 신뢰성하고 나중에 뭐 그런 네트워크가 멈출 거지 그런 질문이 있네요. 솔직히 말할게요. So I'll give you my 100% honest opinion of on the validators. I've been seeing little things about rogue validators showing up on my timeline. 이 validator 중에 어떤 validator는 이상한 짓 하는 거 이제 조금 봤긴 봤어요 타임라인에. I did hear StakeWiz talking about StakeWiz도 뭐 그런 말씀했고 그런 말 뭐 조금 들었긴 들었어. I don't think it's a problem for most of the validators. I don't think they're front running or anything like that. 소수라고 생각해요. 솔직히 말하면. 우리 validator 만약에 그런 validator 많은지 궁금하면. So I will save. I think it's definitely a minority of bad actors. 그런 나쁜 validator는 소수이고. I think a lot of the validators are very stressed out because of uh the price action of Solana. We're very deep in this bear market. 이제 약세 완전 바닥이니까 validators도 많이 힘들어요, right? But I think most of the validators, right, they're not engaging in that kind of activity. I think most of them you can trust. But definitely, some of these validators are experiencing a lot of stress. I mean, it's just a bear market, right? I mean, what are you gonna do, right? 이런 이런 하락세 어쩔 수 없어. 어떤 validator들은 많이 힘들어할 거야. Especially the ones that aren't the major ones that are like running on deficits. 만약에 큰 validator 아니면 작은 validator들 많이 힘들 거예요. 진짜 많이 힘들어할 거예요. 그래서 뭐 그 스테이크 풀 같은 것도 뭐 생기는 거 알고 있는데 그것도 뭐 얼마나 효과인지 저도 잘 모르겠어요. I mean, they have staking pools, so I don't know exactly. Right? I don't run a Solana validator. So, I would recommend talking to StakeWiz or some of the other people who are involved in that, right? You should actually talk to Narvzog, right? I don't know if he runs validator. Narvzog이 지금 validator 관리하는지 뭐 하는지 잘 모르겠는데 그런 분들한테 한번 물어보세요. Yeah, you should talk to some of the people who are actually running the validators, right? You should ask Narvzog. He probably knows, right? So I think um it'll be harder for the smaller validators, right? But most of the validators just overall I think they'll be okay. But some of the smaller validators might have a hard time, right? So I don't know what's gonna happen to the smaller ones. 이 작은 validator들이 나중에 어떻게 될 건지 뭐 저도 잘 모르겠어요. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure what's gonna happen, right? The network itself, I just commented on this today. 이 network이 멈출 건지 TPS 나중에 TPS 문제 생길 건지 또 그런 문제 생길 건지 궁금하면 제가 오늘 아침에 그거 트윗했었어. uh I actually just tweeted about this this morning about like the TPS issues that Solana has. Uh There's nowhere near as much usage as there was during like last year. 작년처럼 물론 이제 사용자들이 많이 없어서 물론 이제 그런 압박 같은 거 어 훨씬 덜 있어요 지금. So there's not a lot of stress on the network now obviously compared to last year. There's not as much activity on the network, right? So I think you have to you have to kind of wait and see what will happen to the network if we ever see activity picking up on chain, and then you pay attention to what the TPS numbers look like during uh s- some kind of recovery, and then um TVL comes back, right? The activity come kind of returns to the network, and then see what happens, right? Me personally, 만약에 나중에 이제 네트워크 문제가 생길 건지 궁금하면 지금은 전혀 그 예상을 못 해요. 전혀 파악이 안 돼요. 왜냐면 지금 이 네트워크 활동 같은 거 없으니까 사람들이 거래 안 하니까 옛날처럼 작년처럼 사용하지 않으니까 스마트 네트워크 사용하지 않으니까 지금 파악하기가 조금 어려워. 나중에 이제 사람들이 다시 뭐 스마트 네트워크 거래할 때 뭐 그런 거 뭐 할 때 활동할 때 그때 확인해야 될 것 같아요. 진짜 솔직히 말해요. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. All I know is that this TPS stuff that they're bragging about now is mostly bullshit because no one's using it. It's just like Ethereum, how the Ethereum gas goes to zero only because no one's fucking using Ethereum anymore. It's the same thing with our TPS numbers. 이제 ethereum 이 사람들이 ethereum 체인 안 쓸 때 거래 뭐 on-chain 뭐 그런 뭐 활동 안 할 때 사용 안 하면 ethereum 가스가 수수료가 0으로 내려가는 것처럼 똑같아요. 솔라나도 마찬가지로 TPS가 확 올라가요. 확 올라가요. 사람들이 사용 안 하니까, 네트워크 사용 안 하니까. 그래서 사람들이 나중에 또 사용하게 되면 뭐 어떻게 유지될 건지 그때 잘 확인하죠. Yeah, that's my personal opinion, right? I stated during the Soul Hacker House that, there's a maximum cap on the TPS, so let's see what happens, right? When activity returns on chain, and then let's see, where the numbers peak. 제가 그 Soul Hacker House 알파 방송 때 제가 정확히 수상한 TPS가 한계가 얼마 정도 되는지 제가 분명히 말했어요. 분명히 말했어요. 그래서 뭐 그때 TPS 그때 보세요. Right? Just look at the TPS then, and then see what the numbers look like, right? I have no idea. I have no idea what the actual numbers are going to look like if there's a recovery, right? Are you thinking about running a validator? That I'm curious. Multiplayer madness. Multiplayer madness이 나중에 자기 validator도 관리할 건지 궁금하네요. Damn, the CPI, everything's pumping because of the CPI thing, I guess, right? Bitcoin not doing anything. Alts front running, I guess, a little bit. Oh, but definitely volatility is back in the market. I mean, definitely traders stepping back in based on this. I'll tell you that right now. 변동은 있긴 있네요. 이렇게 보면. I mean, definitely volatility is in the market again. So we could see traders stepping back in, right? I'm not sure. 뭐 사람들이 뭐 다시 시장 들어오는지 뭐 그런 모습이네요. 이거 보니까. I mean, this could be, participants re-entering the market. Who knows, right? We just got to wait and see what happens, right? 뭐 나중에 어떻게 되는지 뭐 봐야죠. But pretty sick candle if you caught this candle. 만약에 이 여기 올라간 거 잡았으면 대박이네요. If you caught that pump, that's a pretty decent pump, I guess, right? Almost a 9-10% pump. 거의 9% 10% 펌핑이네요. 30분 뭐 거의 뭐 하루 만에. I think this is like intraday, right? Let me see. Let me count the candles here. 여기 셀게요. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is intraday. 이 캔들은 완전 6시간밖에 안 됐네요. 보니까. This is like just based on a 6-hour, right? Time frame, right? So congratulations if you caught that, right? 만약에 이 움직임 잡았으면 축하해요, right? All right. Let's see. 한번 볼게요. Never, just artists for now, but need to know if I need to be more multi-chain. What chains are you impressed by in terms of tech, low transaction fee, and DeFi coin offerings? Dude, someone just asked me that same thing about Polygon. Someone just asked me the same thing about Polygon on the last live broadcast. 이분이 저한테 Solana 말고 다른 체인 어떤 체인이 포텐셜 있는 체인 있는지 저한테 물어봤는데 뭐 기술이나 뭐 수수료 뭐 저렴한 수수료나 뭐 ICO 뭐 그런 아이디어 그런 거 다 전체적으로 보면 어떤 체인 관심 있는지 궁금하면 전 라이브 방송에 저한테 뭐 Polygon 물어보신 분도 있었는데 someone asked me what I thought about Polygon. I will tell you 100% honestly. I will say the exact same thing that I said to that guy, to you. 이제 그분한테 그때 제가 말한 거 똑같이 말할게요. I think it's the same exact shit in Solana. It's just VC shit, right? 그냥 똑같은 VC 그런 거예요. Polygon도, right? I think it's all the same shit, right? That's why I'm not really too interested in Polygon, right? I'm not interested in layer twos in general. I like Solana, right? You know, maybe you could call me crazy for still like, sticking around Solana and looking at paying attention to the ecosystem here. 어떤 사람들은 너는 왜 아직도 Solana만 집중해? 여기 생태계 왜 그렇게 집중해? 너 미친 거 아니야? I'm the first Solana YouTuber, right? I've grown this community organically, right? 이 커뮤니티 제가 혼자서 키웠고 이 Solana community 키운 거 되게 소중하다고 생각해요. I view this Solana community that I've been raising and sticking with through these years as a very kind of precious resource. And we're all still around in Solana. I mean, look at me. Like I'm still looking around in Solana to see if there's anything to invest in, right? I'm paying attention, right? So for me, I'm not really interested in anything outside of Solana, right? But I mean, you are talking to the first Solana YouTuber. So I mean, you should have expected an answer like that, right? But it is really like how I feel, right? 진심으로 말하는 거야. 뭐 솔라나가 저한테 뭐 따로 뭐 뒷돈 주면서 뭐 우리 프로젝트 뭐 홍보해 주라 뭐 그런 거 전혀 없죠. 저는 그냥 진짜 개인적으로 진심으로 솔라나 되게 좋아해서 솔라나만 계속 집중하고 있어요. I offered CZ. I was like, dude, I offered CZ on Twitter. 제가 CZ한테 트위터한테 제가 내고하려고 했는데 바이낸스 프로젝트도 내가 홍보해 준다고 했는데 CZ가 제 말 무시했어. CZ ignored me. Dude, I offered CZ. I was like, dude, let me talk about some of your stuff on BSC. And then he never got back to me. So they lost their chance for that, right? Not crazy classic research. Very important you hear. Dude, I'm telling you, man, there'll be plenty of stuff to invest in Solana. It's gonna be a little bit harder, right, to see like what's worth investing in, right? In a situation like a bear market, right? But I'm sure trust me, there'll be a lot of stuff that you can get into, right? Good stuff in Solana that you can get into. 걱정하지 마세요. 나중에 항상 Solana 뭐 개발자들 있을 거고 뭐 새 프로젝트 생길 거니까 뭐 하락세는 뭐 그런 거 많이 없을 텐데 그냥 지켜보고 알아서 잘 연구하고 네, 알아서 잘해요. Right. You have to just kind of stick around and see what's going on in Solana and see if you like anything, right, that's being built, and just trade, right, Soul in the meantime. 그동안 뭐 알아서 Solana 거래 잘하고 그렇게 돈 벌고, and then when you see something that might be worth investing in, go for it, right? That's my strategy, right? 저희 개인 전략이에요 지금 Solana, right? we're just soul enjoyers, right? 우리는 다 그냥 Solana 좋아해서 지금 연구하고 있죠. We're just chilling out, right? Oh, people are excited because the charts are all green and shit again, right? 뭐 사람들이 엄청 신났네. 갑자기 차트가 좋아져서. Man, that ETH pump is pretty crazy too, though. How much was that ETH pump? 9%. Soul pump just as hard as ETH though. Soul pump just as hard, right? A little bit harder. I mean, it went down a little bit more than ETH, obviously, but I mean, there's signs of life for sure, right? Based on this, right? Definitely signs of life for sure. 살아있네, Solana가. So I guess we are really seeing what will happen at 14 here, right? The 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 chart, this candle literally just stopped at 14. 딱 14 되니까 그냥 멈췄네요, 여기. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens at 14, right? 이 14 어떻게 되는지 잘 봅시다, 여러분. Let's see what happens at 14, right? I think 14 I think for the rest of the day US time 이제 미국 시간에는 뭐 14에 뭐 어떻게 되는지 잘 봐야겠네요. 한국 시간으로 뭐 물론 이제 끝났는데 I mean Korea time, right? It's nighttime now, right? So I guess this is going to be the US session. We got to see what the US traders do. 이제 미국 미국 거래자들이 뭐 걔네들이 미국인들이 어떻게 거래하는지 잘 봐야겠네요. 14에 14, right? I guess we'll see what happens, right? All right. So we caught that huge pump on air. That's very exciting. 라이브 방송 이거 실시간에 봤네요. 이거 재밌었네요. It's a fun broadcast. We caught this thing on the live broadcast, right? I would definitely have to be looking at what happens here, right? 저도 똑같이 여기 집중해야겠네요. Let's see what happens, right? All right, I don't see any Solana questions. Obviously, I can just tell based on this huge movement, people are going to be looking at this chart again, right? Everyone's going to be looking at what's going to happen, right? 물론 물론 갑자기 가격이 움직였으니까 사람들이 이거 많이 집중하는 거 알아요, right? Good luck with the trades. If you guys are trading, 뭐 거래하는 사람도 있으면 알아서 잘 거래하세요. All right, that's it for me. Good luck with the trades. I think people are getting excited. Let's see what happens. 뭐 다들 이제 지금 신나는 거 알아요. All right. See you guys. Thank you for coming out. I will catch you guys on the next one. 오늘 방송에 나와서 너무 감사하고 좋은 밤 보내세요, 우리 구독자들. See you guys on Saturday. 토요일에 봬요. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for coming out. Multiplayer Madness. 나오신 분들 너무 감사해요. All right. See you guys. 좋은 밤.